We need to have a serious talk about Bakhmut because today and tomorrow and the next 5 days, it's going to be in the news almost every single hour because there's a lot of information coming out about Russia's advancement. And so I figured right now, let's go over everything we know. On Wednesday morning, the leader of the Wagner Group, whatever you want to call it, announced that they have officially taken the eastern side of the city. To put that in perspective, here's a map. See what this line is? Imagine this side right here. They are saying they took that whole side. While that wasn't independently verified by anyone, Ukrainian forces did announce today that Russian forces have been taking more and more of the city. One thing I want you to keep in mind is that Ukrainian forces really haven't been pushing forward. They're waiting until the heavy artillery and until the people get trained, and then they're going to go ahead and send all those tanks and bring everything to the front line. So right now, they've mostly been holding their positions, while it's a completely different story for the Russians, who've been firing into the city nonstop. Today, they carried out 22 airstrikes and then fired 29 times from rocket systems. The only real advantage that Russians have right now is that they have more troops. But besides that, Ukrainian forces have every other advantage, including training. Remember that a lot of these Russians have absolutely no training, or they got thrown into this war that they don't want to be in. And then this brings up another topic. You see, a lot of people have been critical of Zelensky, saying, why would you stay in this city that really has no significance when you're losing lives and you're exhausting materials? And Zelensky defended his decision to stay there, saying that if they would withdraw, if they would risk Russian capturing maybe other cities in the area, and so they don't want to let Russia know that, we have a breaking point where we're just going to give up. They want Russia to know that, no, we're going to stay for every single inch on our land. With all of this being said, the question winds up being, will Bakhmut fall? And if so, how long? And well, NATO kind of gave us an answer. They said it looks like in the next few days, potentially, Ukrainian forces will have to completely evacuate the area. The NATO Secretary General did say that he, quote-unquote, cannot rule out that Bakhmut may eventually fall in the coming days. So you can see right there, a lot of allies don't think this city is going to hold up for the next few days. Anyway, be sure to follow me for more because I guarantee you we're going to get a lot of information on Bakhmut in the next few days.